Welcome back to the Gentleman Bon Vivant. This is part 3 of a 3-part primer done by my parents on a whim, covering down on which glass for which wine, a proper whiskey inventory, and the essentials for a quality home bar. All 3 primers are vital components of living a dolce vita, because it matters in the life of a gentleman bon vivant. With that, here's my mutti and her take on what makes a proper home bar for entertaining guests as well as simply entertaining yourselves.
Hi everyone, this is Hope again, and some of you guys know me as Mutti. I'm Christopher's Mutti. Today I'm going to tell you what I think a really good bar, a home bar, is really all about. I think any host, and again, this is my opinion, you can be drinking out of paper cups if you want to. Again, my opinion. But I think any good host or hostess should have a nice bar in their home. It doesn't have to be a physical bar, and when I say bar, that would be a multitude of drinks, so that when your guests come over, they can decide what they'd like to drink. So I'm going to show you my idea of a good bar. So up here, I keep vodkas and gins. I keep rums and some tequilas down here. And over here, I will keep my sherries, cognacs, and left basically an overflow of bitters, because I believe we need bitters as well to mix drinks. And then folks can make a majority of drinks, just about anything. If you want a healthy Pim's cup, right down to a nice little glass of amaretto. So again, and then you've got to have not only a well-stocked one, but you've got to have your work tools. You need things instead of just a cup with a spoon. But if that's all you got, use it. Also, having a nice home bar is having various glassware or drinking vessels. I'm kind of a snob when it comes to glassware. I love glassware. I think if I'm having a margarita, I need a margarita glass. Now, maybe not everybody does, but I do. If I'm drinking brandy, I want my brandy sniffer, because it really smells good in there. Also, you've got, like for your mojitos or your mint juleps, again, special little glassware. If you just want to do a good old shot of tequila, cocktail like bourbon on the rocks, good one. Highball glasses, always found these kind of fascinating. When I was growing up, I was just drinking Boone's Farm. Didn't need a glass. Drink right out of the bottle, in fact. But back then, they just called them a Tom Collins glass. I didn't know who Tom Collins was. I thought it was a pretty cool glass. Now I know it's a highball glass. Also, if you're having a sexy martini, oh honey, you gotta have a martini glass. They're just elegant, just part of that good life. And then you've got your little coupe glasses. This is one, a family heirloom. My dad won it in a poker game back in the 60s. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not, but hey, he won the game. So we got some nice crystal coupe glass. And if you want to drink a beer and you want it not in a bottle, you want it in a glass, a nice beer glass. And this is just a little funny thing. This is called a Lewis ice bag. And my mother was a doe in the Elks Club, and this was her mallet. And since I only had a bag and not a mallet, I inherited my mom's mallet here. I'm really not for sure about the actual history of the Lewis ice bag. This one says it's authentic 1940s. I don't know. I've done research on it, have no idea where it really came from. If there really was a Lewis, I don't know. But these are fabulous if you're making a mojito or a mint julep and you need that really crushed ice. You can put your ice cubes in here, lay it out, and just beat the heck out of it. Get your frustrations out of it as well. So you get that good crushed ice, which I think is very important in a julep or a mojito. And again, something that you don't have to have, but it's just kind of fun to have, especially when you have friends over and you're having cocktails and somebody says, oh, you've got some mint, I want a mojito. And here you get that mallet out and you start whacking the ice. Who knows? It could have come from the days when big blocks of ice were all you could get. And a bartender or someone at home would just chunk off, knock off a piece, put it in a bag. It could have been in a sock back in those days, and just beat the heck out of it and have that nice crushed ice. Again, nothing that you have to have, but it's just kind of fun and elegant. Surprise your friends with one. It's fabulous. So again, just having a well-stocked bar and having maybe a place to put it. You don't have to go to an extreme like me and say, oh, I don't need a dining room, I need a bar. And so this was my dining room, but now it's my bar. I like my bar better because I can eat on the couch. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I hope this gave you some kind of insight on various glasses, how to stock your bar. If you like it, I've got a wine rack where I keep wines, a wine fridge for my white wines. Just an idea. And again, I love glassware. I have tons of glassware because it's just fun to me. It makes the experience of having a cocktail or a glass of wine, it's just part of the experience. So that's just my take on it. So I would raise a glass and say, cheers, chin chin, salute. Yeah, Prost.
And to close us up today, let's go back to that conversation I had with Gerri Lynn in part 1. Well, there were many, many times in life where I had no money, where we had no money.
We have never been poor.
Not once. So, all right, sweetheart, I love you. And enjoy your day, enjoy your mom, enjoy the family, and I will talk with you later before bedtime.
All right, I love you, baby.
All right. Schönen Tag noch. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.